I'm going to tell you 3 things, brutally honest, I wish someone told me when I was trying to let go and move on. So if you're trying to let go, move on from that person, relationship, friendship, or any situation, I think you should hear this. Some of the points might hit you hard. Some you might find a little difficult and heavy to digest, but I promise this is meant for your highest good. And I'm sure you're brave enough to hear. Let's begin. If you're watching this video, you are in a pretty emotionally difficult and heavy space, and I'm trying to make your journey easy, and I'm sure it will become easy when you hear these things, because only once you go through something do you really learn that, I wish someone told me this, and had someone told me this earlier, my journey would have been so much more easier. It would have been so much more softer. So let's go. I'm that someone for you, and I wish you make the most of it. Firstly, before I begin, I would like to send you a lot of love and a lot of positivity, and we're in this together, so stay with me. Okay, let's begin. So first thing that you need to understand is everything. I don't care how you might be feeling right now. I don't care what your life looks like right now. I don't care how much of a mess are you in right now. But I want you to really agree with me here and understand this and feed it to your brain that everything happens for a reason, and everything happens for the best, for your highest good. Okay? Sometimes God has to give you the tough love, but that doesn't mean that He doesn't love you, or that doesn't mean that, all of this is for nothing. So please trust in the process. So my first point is that everything happens for a reason. Now you might be tired of hearing all this and reading all these quotes, but listen to me. Everything happens for a reason, but you don't need to figure out that reason right away. You don't need to figure out that reason right away. I mean, if you are like a very optimistic person, and you're like, everything happens for a reason, so what was the reason behind this, and you're trying to decode everything, stop. You don't have to figure out the reason right away. You're still going through that thing. So while your brain is there, your body is still there. Okay, so just pause. You don't have to figure it out. You don't have to sort everything out. You can take your time. Yes, it's allowed. You can take as much time as you want, given that you are actually trying to heal, okay, and not just trying to suppress it. And I do not mean at all to sound like, oh my god, my life is a mess, because I'm really grateful to God for the life that I have. What I mean to say is that when you go through a lot, when you have had life experiences more than you should have had at this age, lots of learnings, lots of experiences, lots of lessons, you really understand that not everyone is meant to stay with you for a lifetime. Some people really are only for a chapter of your life, not the whole book. Okay? And as much as it might be difficult to hear this right now, and you might cry listening to this, and it's okay, cry your heart out, but that is the truth. You are meant to go through some journeys, some paths in life alone, not with the person that you thought that you might take that route with. Okay, and that is okay, because life is long. You will meet a lot of people that you haven't met yet. You will, be it relationship or be it friendships, you will or be it about some career or job. It could be about anything. So yes, you are yet to be in a lot of places, be loved by a lot of people, make a lot of new friends that you have not yet. So trust in the best, trust in new beginnings. Okay, right now what I want you to do is just stop your brain from braining all over and try to say this, that maybe I do not understand a thing why this happened, maybe I don't have the reasons, I know nothing, but still I trust the process and I let myself relax a little. Okay, so just calm down, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, second is that feeling is superpower. I always say this, that feeling deeply, it is a blessing, it is a superpower. And I'll tell you why. Because there are so many people who have become so cold in life, who have suppressed their feelings for so long that now they don't even recognize what they're feeling. They don't know if they're feeling hurt or disappointed or angry or frustrated. They're just like, yeah, okay, fine. They don't know. When they're exhilarated, when they're experiencing joy, they don't know they're experiencing it. They're like, yeah, okay, am I supposed to be like really happy right now? Like, it's fine, it's not that big of a deal. So when you feel, when you are sensitive, when you feel deeply, it's a blessing. So cherish it, feel it. We are human beings, we are meant to feel. We are meant to feel and experience life. Okay? Now, while I say this, that yes, feeling is superpower, you need to feel every emotion that you're feeling, whatever you're experiencing. If it's anger, yes, feel it. Feel it. Trust me, you're not supposed to be a good person and just not feel angry or not feel frustrated or you not feel like you want to slap that person. It's okay to feel all of that. It's okay. We all feel stuff like that. But what you need to really understand here is that you need to let yourself feel without trying to rush into being okay. Okay? So this happens with me. I'll be honest. Sometimes I'm like, okay, I understand the reason. Now, when you have been on a spiritual path, you tend to understand the reason, the lesson quicker than most people sometimes even not. Sometimes the lessons are so big it takes you months or years to figure that out. That is fine too. But while I do understand the reason, I'm sometimes like, okay, so I'll just feel whatever I'm feeling, let's get done with it. That's my attitude sometimes. I'm being very, very honest. And I think for most of you, this might be the case. But what I've really understood and made myself understand is that feel it, Kavya, but you don't have to rush yourself into being okay. It is okay not to be okay. Please understand that. Don't try to get fine, get right, be okay just right away. It doesn't happen like that. It takes time. It takes time. That is the hard truth. You might feel like, okay, I've understood this, so what? That person was like so bad to me, so I should just forget that person, in an instant and let's just move on. No, it doesn't happen like that. That's the hard truth. It takes time. And sometimes you might feel like you're doing good and you're getting there, and then you are like, I don't know anything, and you're just breaking down. It happens. I understand. It happens with all of us, And friendship breakups can hurt so bad. So bad. And because that's another kind of bond. Relationships, sometimes you're like, I'm not saying that relationships are like less important or anything like that. Of course, they are important and stuff, but friendships, you're like, oh my god, these were meant to last and stuff like that. So that happens. Now, why it takes time when you actually want to move on, when you actually want to let go, I'll tell you. Because healing isn't linear. Okay? Now, I have made a video on this topic. It is not a very long video, it's like a 10-minute video, I think, I don't remember. So I've explained in there, if you're in that stage in your process, in your journey where you are trying to move on, you're trying to let go, you're trying to come out of it, and you're ready, you feel like I'm ready, but you're just not able to, you know, something happens and you spiral back. So I've made a video on that, why it happens. I've explained everything, so you can go to that video, because I can't really explain the stuff here again. This one will become like a very long video, so you can go to that video. I'll attach a link in the description. Okay, so yes, feel it, but don't rush yourself. It's okay, give yourself some time. You have gone through something like that. You have to extend yourself grace. You have to be patient with yourself. You have to give yourself that love and care. Okay, don't be your own enemy. Okay, be your best friend. And my last point is that look for the lessons. Once you have established that this is the end, like for that particular relation, or any sort of relation, it could be you know, even a family relationship, it could be. So once you have established that this was the end and we no longer have our paths going the same way, you know, we have to separate our paths, you need to really understand that closure isn't something that you beg for, that you ask for, or that you demand. Closure is something that you give to yourself. And how do you do that? You have to look for the lessons that particular thing taught you. Okay, everything happens for a reason. So of course, I'm not saying that go mad trying to figure out the reason, but remember the good stuff, remember the lessons. And once you understand the lesson, you have to understand that life in totality, it's big, it's long, you know. You are meant to learn a lot of lessons. That's why you've come here. You are meant to learn a lot of lessons, and a lot of different people will teach you those lessons. Okay, so be grateful to them for teaching you all of these lessons, all of these difficult life lessons, the biggest of them. You know, the worst people that you think that they are like the worst people, and God, why did I meet them? They will probably teach you the biggest lessons in life. So take those lessons seriously, try to learn those lessons, understand them. That really does make the journey easier. And while you are giving yourself that closure, one more thing that I really want to clarify: there is no right way. There is no one formula, there is no right way. What you feel intuitively and your heart feels called to do something, if it is reaching out to that person one last time, or if it is, you know, asking them a certain question that you feel like, if I get the answer to this, everything is sorted in my head, whatever it is, you know, or if it is something that you want to do yourself, that, you know, maybe like seeking out lessons and stuff, whatever you feel like doing, do it. There is no right way, there is no one way to go about this thing. Okay, everyone has their own journeys. I'm not saying that just keep reaching back to them and just get stuck in that loop. No, you need to understand, you need to be able to discern between what you're intuitively feeling called to do and what you're just like your brain is telling you to do, and just fall back into your old patterns. So you need to be able to differentiate between the two. And yeah, that is what it is. That is what the video was all about. And I have made another video long back with my sister actually, and it's in the Healing 101 playlist in my channel, where I'm talking about how important it is to let go and forgive. How important is the art of forgiveness, and how do you even not need the other person to forgive them. Okay, so it is a very beautiful video on that topic, so I would suggest you to watch that. So if you're in your healing journey, if you're into personal growth, positivity, spirituality, I think this is the channel for you, because here I'm not talking about only the big major topics. I'm talking about the real everyday challenges you will face in your healing journey. I'm talking about everything that most people are not talking about, okay? And I'm here with you in this journey. If you would like to connect with me personally, you can reach out to me on Instagram at my personal handle, that is Kavya Tiwari, and yeah, I will get back to you. So, as I always say, show your gratitude by subscribing to my channel, sharing with someone who really needs to hear this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.